dragged the owner out of the house, tied him to a tree, and lit the house on fire. Hey guys, welcome to my video. I got my nice Norwax towel, turban towel. Shout out to my sister Regan. She is a Norwax consultant and hooked me up with this super cool towel wrap for after the shower, and I'm obsessed with it. And featuring Jacob in the background. Say hi, Jacob.
Hello, towel head.
Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. Very unnecessary, but we're gonna roll with that. So, where have I been? I haven't posted it in 2 weeks. My sister got married. And then last week I had my exams for my insurance program I'm taking to get my diploma. It's a 2-year program, and I had some CIP exams. If anyone's familiar with insurance, those are certificates that are really beneficial to have in this field of education and this career path that I'm taking. So I was taking those exams Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I was super stressed out, didn't vlog, didn't post, but I'm feeling guilty because this week is gonna be week number 3 without posting if I don't post a video, so I'm gonna post a video. And a lot has went down, guys. So I don't want to go into too much detail. How am I going to explain my story about the house? Mom and that, like all that?
Tell them.
Tell them? Jacob said it, so I shall do it. So I guess we're going to do a little story time for this video. So, flashback 3 or 4 years ago. Do you think it was 3 or 4 years ago that I lived there? Which one? 3 or 4? I feel like 3 years? Okay. Let's go with 3 years because it was 2017, 18 that we moved out from our house where I grew up. My parents built this house. And yeah, so my story time is gonna be about my childhood house burning down. Yay! Is it really exciting though? I don't know why I was very excited about that, but. So, flashback 3 years ago. How about flashback 20 years ago when I was born? I grew up in this house. My parents built it after my sister Regan was born. She is 3 years older than me, so they built this house. My parents separated, it's gonna be 7 years, I think, 7 years ago. Still not divorced, separated. I feel like I did not have to say that, but I did. I don't know why, but okay, whatever. Anyways, so they separated 7 years ago. My mom moved into our hometown of Dorchester. She rented a house. And my dad stayed in our childhood house that they built where I grew up. And in the country, it's a beautiful house. It's 9 acres. Like, it is a huge house they built with a shop, lots of land. He stayed there. And then we switched every other week. So I went from my dad's house to my mom's house, switched back and forth until I think it was grade 12 where I said, I can't do it anymore. I don't want to switch houses. And this was when my dad sold Marion Street where we lived. He sold this house to a young single dad with 2 girls. Sold the house, and he was going to live with his girlfriend in London, Ontario. So I was like, I was still in high school. It was my last year. I'm like, I want to finish off like happy, content, and everything, and I don't want to be traveling because it's like a 30-minute drive, 25-minute drive every day. Technically, it would have only been every other week I would have had to do it, but it just really wasn't convenient and really didn't want to drive that. And I don't really like driving to begin with. Fun fact about me, I don't like driving. So that was another reason to add to that. So I just decided I'm gonna stay at my mom's full time. No hard feelings. I love my dad to death. I love my stepmom. They're amazing people. So it was nothing to do with them. It was literally just, I didn't want to travel from London to Dorchester, from London to Dorchester. I wanted to stay in Dorchester where all my friends are. My boyfriend lives in Dorchester. We're like 5 minutes apart from each other. I was like, I want to be close to home. That happened, and I don't really know where else I was going with the story. The house, okay, so then last week, our childhood house burnt to the ground. I will insert a picture right here of the beautiful house we lived on my whole childhood. Up until I turned 17 or 18, between there, and I'm 20 now, so 3 years ago, let's say, we moved from that house. And it just burnt to the ground, and it's really freaking sad because I'll never be able to drive past that beautiful ranch ever again. And I'll never be able to show my kids. I'll never be able to be like, look at my house, I used to live there. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess it's not really that big of a deal, right, Jacob? Is it a big deal? Shrugs his shoulders. Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It is a big deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of sad. It's an emotional thing. I think my dad was really sad about it because him and his dad built it, and my Opa is no longer alive. It was one of their last projects they did together, building that house together, and all the memories we had in it from growing up, having friends over, parties. Literally our whole childhood was in that house, so it's kind of sad to see it gone. I'll insert a picture here of the house. I mean, the house isn't even there anymore, of the remainder of whatever. So anyways, let's go into the story about why it burnt down, how it's burnt down. The guy that moved there has 2 little girls, the cutest little girls ever. I actually used to cut their grass for a summer after we moved out, and they were living there, and they were such cute kids. They always wanted to play outside after I was done cutting the grass. They were so cute. And then, so luckily the girls weren't there when all this commotion went in. It was a home invasion. So 2 armed men went into the house and dragged the owner out of the house, tied him to a tree, and lit the house on fire. In our old childhood house. Lit the house on fire. There is literally nothing left of it. I will send you, or I will insert a video of Jacob and I actually biked there on the Sunday. So the Sunday that just passed, we biked there, and it happened the Saturday. It burnt down Saturday night. So the next day we biked over there and saw the remainders of it, completely gone. Nothing left. They also burnt, they had a travel trailer. They had a travel trailer as well, and it burnt down too. They burnt everything down other than the shop. The shop is still good. So they haven't released, like the media hasn't released anything else. No one was hurt, no one was harmed in that case. Everyone was fine. But they haven't released the reasoning to it, anything about him. We don't know really where it stands, and they're doing a whole investigation. So that's kind of it. I don't know really what else to say. That's it. That's all I really have for you guys. I wanted to give you a little update. This weekend, Jacob and I and my mom are going up north to the Muskokas, up that area. The Muskokas, Ontario. It is cottage country. We are going to my uncle's house. He lives in Parry Sound, Ontario, and my cousins are up there, my aunt, and all that. So we're super excited. We're gonna vlog when we're up there, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that vlog that's gonna come up after this one. I just wanted to give you a little update where I'm kind of at right now, and it's been super busy, but I want to get a video up and get back on track to my every Thursday posting. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy my little story time, my little rant, my little I don't know what. I should have took my towel off my head, and I should have brushed my hair and looked a little more presentable, but I didn't. And I hope you guys enjoy this raw, authentic Jaden Hermans. So I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your night, day, afternoon, whatever time you're watching this at, and we'll see you in our next video.